Obviously, it's a little bit of a different take that Lem had an idea for, kind of going back to the original source material from Philip K. Dick instead of the Verhoeven movie. What was your sort of initial reaction to that?
Oh, well, I think that was exactly the way to go. I wasn't really interested in being a part of something that was going to just rip off the original. That was going to piss everybody off. So him...
That's no fun to be a part of.
You don't want to piss everybody off.
Yeah.
No. So Len wanting to, you know, really let this be based from the source material, super cool, exciting, tonally different, visually different. That's why I wanted to be part of it, yeah.
Yeah. Well, and you've been a part of some reimaginings or remakes or however you want to put it of beloved material before the A-Team comes to mind. Do you feel a certain responsibility to fans of that material when you do something like this, or do you kind of just have to put that aside and concentrate on the material you're working on?
I think initially you do feel a responsibility and a pressure about that, but it can take you down. I think it can really mentally just overwhelm you if constantly thinking like, well, is every fan gonna love what we're doing? And you have to understand that no, not everyone is gonna love it. But that's true with every film or pretty much everything in life. So yeah, you have to let that go and just, you have to pick the right reimagining, pick the right director who you trust and feel will be able to create, you know, the best version of what it could be.
Yeah. There's some amazing action in this film, especially the fight scene. Everyone's going to love the fight scene between you and Kate. Could you talk about sort of choreographing that and how, I mean, it must have been physically draining as well.
Definitely. It was took a lot of time to, you know, prepare for that and learn the different moves. And we each basically, we trained separately with different fight coordinators. So I would learn my side against a stunt guy, and she would learn her side against a stunt guy, and then we would bring it together and slowly work up to, you know, full speed, starting literally like slow motion, so we could just feel very comfortable about what we were doing, and so we wouldn't put the other person, you know, in any harm's way at all.
Yeah, and then once the moving parts were kind of in place,
then it just rolls. Then it's like a choreographed dance, and you just know, well, she's going here, so I'm going here, and it just it's fluid.
Yeah. Your character is a freedom fighter in this, and could you talk a little bit about her relationship with Quaid/Hauser, with Colin's character? And
so Melina has a very complicated relationship with Quaid. She knows him from before, and he doesn't remember her, and they have had a very intimate, close relationship, and he doesn't remember any of it. So it's a real struggle for her. Not only does he trust her, but does she trust him now? So these two people are kind of going on a gut instinct about the other person and trying to help each other, you know, get away from the government that they feel is corrupt, and you know, fight for the things that they truly believe in.
Was that the emotional through line that you really sort of try to concentrate on to find that emotional core?
Yes, and definitely the love between these two that Quaid is, you know, not sure about, and that Melina is also not so sure about anymore, that this guy doesn't seem to be like the man that she used to know. But yeah, it's that we were trying to hang on to, and it's so fleeting. It's like this vague idea of that these two maybe are soulmates, and yet they don't remember, and he's not the same guy. So it was kind of a brain scramble on a daily basis.
But it works great, and it works great in Total Recall, the ultimate brain scramble. So.
Yeah.
Total Recall.
They've got a lock on the vehicle.
You're gonna need your seatbelt on!